A collaborative effort by clinics, food banks, human and animal shelters, and nonprofits become a cohesive unit to respond to, and in the recovery efforts during natural disasters. These occurrences are inherently unexpected, allowing little time, if any, to prepare. This is why proactive planning and preparation must be done on an ongoing basis to help mitigate the impact of disasters on the vulnerable populations. Organizations such as the National Emergency Management Organization, better known as NEMO, must be ready for an influx of activity and to design a coordinated plan that reduces the waste of resources, time, and effort. The overarching aim of disaster preparedness organization is to potentially save lives and help those affected by disaster to return to a normal way of life as soon as possible. It is for the previously mentioned reasons that CARI-ON, which stands for Conducting Active Relief Impacting Our Nation, was established in 2018. CARI-ON is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing active, timely relief efforts, educational and informative resources, helping families and communities to carry on before, during, and after disasters in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. While our primary purpose is to provide preventative measures to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we do not exist in a bubble and realize that other nations will require help from time to time, as in the case of the Bahamas, where Hurricane Dorian, which was I guess it was the strongest hurricane that's ever been recorded in history, destroyed most of the Grand Bahamas and Abaco. So speaking of which, we have friends in Grand Bahamas and Abaco Island, and we were just speaking to them yesterday, and they were relaying the story to us and the trauma that they went through. They lost everything. They lost their business, they lost their homes, they lost their cars, and they said to us, we can't truly explain the trauma that we felt. Good thing that their lives were spared, right? CARI-ON is a member of an umbrella organization called CADIRA that brings together other Caribbean disaster preparedness communities. Gideon Exeter, who you'll be hearing from later, will go into more details about CADIRA. We also communicate and coordinate directly with NEMO of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to understand and facilitate the immediate needs of the island in the event of a natural disaster. So, it is no secret that disasters can strike at any time and without warning. While it is impossible to prevent natural disasters, it is important to be prepared. When we hear the word disaster in the Caribbean, the first things that we think about are hurricanes, tropical storms, and floods. But do you know that there are many other types of disasters? I think Raul may have mentioned some of them, but seismic or geophysical, which includes earthquakes, landslides, tsunami, volcanic activity. Climatological, which includes extreme temperatures, drought, wildfires. Biological, disease, epidemic, and insect-animal plagues. In addition to the aforementioned, as we may or may not know, the island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is even more vulnerable because it has an active volcano called Le Soufrière. The uncertainty of when this eruption may occur is one that should be comprehensively planned for. Today is our official launch of CARI-ON, and so CARI-ON has not had an opportunity to make a difference in the lives of those affected by a natural disaster in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This was written before we heard about the storms that's battering St. Vincent right now. So while this is a good thing, we know disasters are inevitable, and knowing that we have a written plan in place should give us a sense of peace and know that we are equipped to provide active timely relief efforts, educational, informative resources when that time comes. We are currently coordinating relief efforts with all the St. Vincent and the Grenadines associations in the Greater Toronto area to provide aid for the people in the Bahamas. And again, Gideon will go into further details about that. So, before I end, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite those of you who are looking to become part of something with a purpose to join our organization as a volunteer. We accept members from all countries and all walks of life, so please reach out to me or any members of the team. Visit our website at www.CARI-ON SVG.org to find out how you can make a positive difference in people's lives. So at this time, I want to say thank you all again for your time and enjoy the rest of the event, and I'll pass it back over to Andrea.
Thank you, Hayden. Thank you so much. All right, everyone. At this time, we're going to take a pause for the call.